Hi, everybody. Mark Carey here. Welcome to another episode of Tech Talk for Old Dogs. Glad to have you with us. Hey, today I want to talk with you about something a little bit different, kind of a combination of basic computer use and also how to use the internet. And it arose this morning when my wife got an email from a good friend that included a video. And she said, hey, you've got to see this video. I'm going to send it to you. So even though she was sitting just in the other room and I could have walked in and looked at it on her laptop, she decided to send it to me in an email. What she didn't realize was that she was forwarding that email to me. So as she forwarded the email to me, what I ended up with was everything everybody had sent her and everything everybody had sent the one who sent it to her and everything. You get the picture, all the way back to where the email originated. Everybody's problems were loaded on top of each other, and that's what she sent to me. Attached to the email was a video, cute little video, but it was a WMV file. WMV stands for Windows Media Video. Gotta tell you, that is a file. The difference between sending somebody a file, which is a Windows Media file, WMV, and sending them a link to some place they can go and watch a file makes all the difference in the world. Why? Well, when you send somebody a video in a WMV format, you're actually sending them the entire movie. That's right. No matter how long it is, the entire movie is attached to the email. It was a pretty big file. I mean, about 14 megabytes. That's actually bigger than a lot of people's mailboxes will allow them to receive. Sometimes your mailbox will limit the size of the file that you can send or the kind of file that you can send to a much smaller size. So a 14 megabyte file, that's pretty big. And besides that, depending upon the kind of speed at which you're downloading and the bandwidth you've got and the kind of computer you've got and the processing speed, all of those things add up. And eventually what you find is that those emails that are being forwarded that compound all the problems that started with the original email and include a big file like a WMV file, 14 megabytes, oh, it just becomes a real problem. Slows down your computer, locks up your computer, and you don't know what you're getting when you climb into the email box with all those people. So I'm going to show you today a little bit better, what I would consider to be a better way of doing the same thing. Here I'm going to open for you an email box that I've created just for Tech Talk for Old Dogs. There we go. Mark at Tech Talk for Old Dogs. That's my email that you can reach me at here at the website. And I attach to it, oh, I know you're going to get tired of seeing it, the same picture you're looking at on the screen here of downtown Anchorage, Alaska. I sent myself an email and said I attached a funny picture. I attached it. Do you see that's attached? There's a plus there. It's attached. Attached to this email that I sent to myself, I sent a funny picture. Now, when I click on the picture, look what happens. It says there is an attachment. View from the Captain Cook JPG. So the title to the email, the subject of the email was funny picture. Attached was this, and it's 3.2 megabytes. That's big. That's really kind of big. But let's just say I wanted to share this picture with somebody else. You get a photo, you get a video, you get something to your computer, you want to share it with somebody else. Let me give you a couple of suggestions. First, if it's an attachment and you click on the attachment, you are viewing the image. You're actually looking at it somewhere. You can download it to your computer, but depending upon which kind of operating system you've got, maybe what you're going to do is you're going to end up with that photo being in a viewer and downloading it is an option. Well, maybe you really don't want to download the photo. You really don't want to add to all the stuff in your file cabinets and in your files. You don't need all that extra stuff in your computer just to look at the photo. Okay, it's a pretty photo of downtown Anchorage, Alaska. I've seen it on Mark's computer a bunch of times. All right, it's kind of cool. I think maybe I'd like to send that to somebody. Well, how would you send this if it came to you in an email? Would you go back up here and say, hey, you know what would be cool? I'm going to go ahead and forward this. I'm going to forward this email to somebody. Let's back up a page so we get back to the email page, okay? Do you want to forward this? Do you want to forward this as an attachment? Do you really want to send this to somebody not knowing all the places it's been? I would recommend not. Please don't forward me a lot of stuff. If there's something you want me to see, I'm going to show you how to share it with me. Go back to the image or the video or whatever it is you're watching. And I think last week, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about all the different controls that you've got over the things on your computer. One of the things you've got in the way of a control is your mouse. You have a right-click button. On your mouse, right-click on your picture, and look what comes up. Save image as. Save image as. That means you can download it. Now, don't forget, I had the option in this mail folder of mine to download this as a file. I can also click with my right mouse button, right-click, save image as. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Save the image as, and look what it gives me the option to do. It gives me the option of moving that image somewhere on my computer. The default location is usually your downloads folder. Let's just say I want to put it on my desktop for the time being. Just want to put it out here on my desktop, someplace where I can find it, the view from the Captain Cook, and I could click save, and that would save the image to my desktop. Then, when I was ready to send an email, compose an email, I might send it, let's just send it to me again. There we go. Send it. I can come down here and attach, attach something. I would then browse back to my desktop, find the photo, either double click or click on open, and it would attach. As you can see in my mail program here for this particular email box, I have a maximum size of a 10 megabyte image. Well, that 14 megabyte movie that they sent me wouldn't have made it. I couldn't send it. I couldn't forward it. I couldn't add it. I could not make it as an attachment. I would then add that and send the email. In other words, when you have the chance, you get a movie, you get a picture, you get something funny that you want to show somebody, instead of forwarding the email and sending them all the junk that attaches to all the emails that came before you and all the people they climbed into the email box with before that came to you, instead of forwarding it on, save the attachment as a file on your computer to your desktop would be a good spot, easy to find, and then you can go back and delete it. You don't have to keep it forever. You looked at it, it was funny, you saved it to your desktop so you could easily find it when you wanted to send it as an attachment. You sent the attachment, you've enjoyed it, now go back, find it on your desktop, right-click, and hit delete. That's one way. The other way is people will often send you a movie. If they send you a movie and attached to an email on your email box, instead of there being an attachment of a picture, it is a movie, maybe it's a WMV file, and you watch it, you know, what you might think about doing is going to YouTube. You can go to YouTube and you can go to the search bar here at the top of YouTube, and let's say it was a funny video of a funny baby laughing. Type it in, hit the enter button, and you know what? You might just find that video. The same one somebody sent you as an attachment might be there. If you do that, play the video, open it up, put it on your screen so that you can see it, put it in a position where you can watch the video. All right, funny video of a kid. Now, up here, see this? This is the actual location of that video. That's the address. Click on it once and turn it blue. Right-click on it and click copy. Now what you've done is you've copied this address And in your email, if you're going to compose a new email to someone, down in the body, put down, here is a funny video of a child laughing. Now, right-click, hit the word paste. There's that address. Oh, wait a minute. It's not blue. It's all in black. It's not a link yet. See the cursor right here? Right here at the end of your sentence, right at the end of that address. When the cursor's right there, hit your enter key and watch what happens. That should turn to a link. If it doesn't automatically turn to a link, they can copy and paste that into their address bar, and they can watch the video as well. I'm going to send this to myself. There we go. I have a new email. Click on it, open it up, and sure enough, it saved it as a link. If I just sent this to somebody, they click here, and when they watch the video, now they're watching the video off of the YouTube server. That means this video, all of the size of this file is on YouTube server. It's not on their computer. They can watch it. They can enjoy it. Just a couple of tips, folks, so that you don't end up sending out emails that you forward from anywhere that end up carrying with them all the viruses and other problems that you get by forwarding emails. Learn how to use your right-click mouse button, save the file to your desktop, attach it as an attachment, or go to YouTube, find the video, copy the link from the address bar, and then paste it into your email. It'll be a whole lot more fun for you to share that way, and you won't be causing problems for those that you're corresponding with. Listen, thanks so much for being with us today. We hope you learned a little something. Hope you really enjoyed yourself being here at Tech Talk for Old Dogs, and I hope you'll come back again soon. In the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of your families, and God bless.